What's going on, guys? My name is BasedOnImpulse and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about something a little different than we usually do here. Rather than a guide or news, we're actually going to be talking about a leak. And no, I'm not talking about a 4chan leak or anything like that. This one's actually reputable, and we might be seeing a live event like we saw at the end of the Season of the Worthy. Before we get started, I do want to announce that we're going to be doing a giveaway of a Beyond Light Deluxe Edition for any platform here on the channel, so make sure to watch until the end for a bit more information on that. But let's go ahead and talk about this leak. Just to recap quickly in case any of you missed it, since it was a pretty dead season, the Season of the Worthy's whole storyline was about how some Red Legion Scions hijacked the Almighty and sent it on a crash course with the last city. Us Guardians had to spend the whole season running public events to power up Rasputin to destroy the ship once it got here. Well, rather than get the usual cutscene that we're accustomed to in Destiny, we actually got a Fortnite-esque live event. Now obviously the live event had its problems. It was Bungie's first attempt at anything like this. A lot of people thought the event took too long and that the start time should have been a bit more accurate, since nothing really happened until about 20 minutes after Bungie told us to all be in the tower. But Bungie later communicated with us that they were happy with how the event went from the technical side of things, but they heard the community's feedback about length and all that stuff, so it seems like a lot of good came out of that first attempt. Players who witnessed the event, and even some players that didn't who went to the tower shortly after, were able to acquire an exclusive emblem tied to the event by sifting through some rubble in the tower. That's important to remember for what we're going to talk about here in just a minute. Fast forward to this season, we've had a bit of world building going on throughout the whole season. We've had the Contact mission and Tree of Silver Wings area evolve over the course of the season. The mission itself had its biggest change recently when we had to take on Nokris in the Court of Oryx 2.0. Well, now the Interference mission is just the Nokris version of the mission over and over, so that storyline is pretty much done with. That's to be expected though when a studio has to push back a release for something big like this, like just about every studio has this year. We've had the pyramids show up across numerous planets and change the skyboxes on about half of our destinations. We've also just recently had the Festival of the Lost start up, with Evil Levante returning to the tower with plenty of candy and masks to go around for all of us. But if we look at this season's roadmap, that's it. Or at least that's all that's listed, because we do have the "and more" text on top of the Festival of the Lost section. Festival of the Lost ends on November 3rd, and for the longest time, I actually incorrectly believed that Beyond Light dropped on November 3rd. Beyond Light actually doesn't drop until November 10th, which means we have about a week of dead time there where nothing is supposedly going on. Well, the API actually tells us that something's going on before Bungie has. What else is new? Quick credit here to Paul Tassi, who's actually the one who originally found this out. If you guys don't know who Paul Tassi is, he's an awesome journalist who covers gaming over for Forbes magazine. I'll link his Twitter account in the description. I highly recommend reading through some of his articles because he has some really good insights about games and the industry. But anyways, what he has wrote about in this article is this emblem that you can find in the API. I've pulled it up here for you guys on light.gg, and you can see the emblem is called Calamity Protocol. Because I'm a smooth brain, I had to look up exactly what Calamity means, and it means an event causing great and often sudden damage or distress. In regular person English, that basically just means a big old disaster. But here's the important bit. The API actually tells us the source of the emblem is from a end of season event. Well, since we've got nothing on the roadmap in that week, that's literally the final week of the season, as well as the Destiny year, it's a pretty safe bet that we're going to see this live event happen at some point during that week. I think what honestly might make more sense is if this isn't just a one-day event, but rather a series of events that happen over the course of the week. Maybe each day we see the pyramids sort of consume each planet that's being vaulted, and later in the week we see the Leviathan dart off into space as Callus and his loyalists depart the system. I doubt we're going to see these planets blown up or destroyed in any way, because the whole point of the content vault is to bring these destinations back at a later date with some updates. I'd imagine that maybe we watch something happen on each planet and then have to evacuate. I have seen some people speculating that because of the name of the emblem and the color scheme, we could be looking at another Warmind event, but personally, I don't really believe that. Last season was all about Rasputin already, but at the start of this season, Rasputin actually kind of shut down, and then Anna had to put him in an engram to save him. That actually is in the lore. I'm just spitballing here, though this event has some potential to be absolutely mind-blowing, especially considering what they learned from the Almighty event back in last season. Also, just to quickly dismiss any chance of this being old information or anything like that, Light.gg does show that this was added this season and that it is a part of the Arrival set. That second part means that it's part of the seasonal emblem set alongside emblems like the Prophecy the Soul of Flawless emblem. So it's highly unlikely that this is an old asset or something that's not planned to happen anymore. And guys, that's really all I have for you on today's topic. It's the last few weeks of the expansion, so I know a lot of people might be starting to take some time away from Destiny to rest and recharge before Beyond Light drops, and we all don't leave our desks for a week, but just make sure to keep an eye on Bungie's Twitter and the TWABs, because this event is more than likely happening sometime between November 3rd and November 9th. But thank you all for watching. Remember to leave a like on the video if you enjoyed, and to subscribe if you're new to the channel. Speaking of subscribing, let's talk about that giveaway I mentioned at the top of the video. In the description, you'll find a link to the giveaway site where you can enter. In order to enter, you are required to let me know what platform you play on and to give me your gamer tag and Discord tag if you have joined my Discord. If you play on PC, I'd actually prefer to have your Steam friend code rather than your actual Steam username. Answering those questions will make the rest of the options available to you, which include following me on Twitter and Twitch, a daily free bonus entry that resets every day at midnight Eastern time, and visiting my YouTube channel. I wish I had the option to only make this available to YouTube subscribers, but unfortunately I can't do that because of YouTube policies, so you really just have to go visit my channel, and it's a free entry, although I would appreciate it if that visit was a subscription. I've planned the giveaway to end the day before Beyond Light drops. However, I will draw the winner as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers here on the channel. I'll announce that winner in my first video after we hit that milestone, as well as in my Discord, and I'll need the winner to comment on that video what's the best way to contact them, whether that's email, Twitter, carrier pigeon, whatever. If you happen to be in my Discord, just shoot me a DM and I'll get to you that way. And don't worry, I will also make it clear in the title of the video when it includes the announcement of the winner. So if you're interested in getting your hands on the Beyond Light Digital Deluxe Edition, make sure to check out that link in the description. You'll also find my Twitter and Twitch in the description, as well as on the giveaway, so make sure to follow both of those. And also you can join the Discord to get more involved with me and the community. For the question of the day, I want to know what you guys think is going to happen with this event. I've already given you my thoughts, so give me your theories just based off of what we have right now from the emblem and the name and everything in the comments section down below. But anyways, thank you all for watching. Good luck in the giveaway, and I'll see all of you guys in the next video.